All right, first period or second period. Hopefully you've already worked through the examples. You had your predicting supply example, and then you had another cost and revenue worksheet that you guys had to work with partners. So these two papers will have as part of your notebook check tomorrow or on Thursday, so please make sure that you have them in your notebook. So first one we'll go through is the predicting the supply worksheet. So the first question was about houses. It says the price of houses increases. What happens to the supply of houses? This would be a change in, quantity supplied. Even I make mistakes. So change in quantity supplied, we'd be moving up the curve because the price is going up, going from A to B. Okay. Number 2 says book authors' salaries are increased. Book publishers will supply more the same amount of or less books. So we're talking about inputs because that's one of the inputs that goes into making a book. They'd supply less books because that's increase in cost of inputs. So it's a left shift that looks like this. Number 3, the price of coffee beans increases. Prediction, the supply of Starbucks coffee will shift right, left, up, or down. Again, coffee beans, Starbucks coffee. This is an input, so this is going to be a left shift, so you circle left, and we're moving to the left. Number 4, auto workers get their pensions taken away, and supply of cars will stay the same, or decrease. This would be productivity. Okay, so productivity, because we're talking about the motivation of the workers. You're taking away their pensions. They will not like that. So this will be a decrease, so that would be a left shift. Apparently it was very negative when I wrote this. And then for the multiple choice, number 5, it says which of the following would cause a decrease in the quantity of supply of Kleenex? B would be the correct answer because B is the only one that's talking about the price of Kleenex. Remember, in order for it to be a change in quantity supplied, you have to talk about the price of the product you're talking about the supply for. For number 6, it says all the following would cause a left shift in supply for DVDs except A, the plastic prices increase. That's an input cost. That will cause a left shift. B, government requires stricter regulations on the sale of R-rated DVDs. That's government action. That's going to be a left shift. C, a new discount DVD store opens up. That's number of sellers or number of producers, and that's going to be a right shift because if there's more sellers out there, that's going to increase the amount of DVDs out there. And then D says DVD prices are expected to increase in the summer. So that's going to be expectations, and if they expect the price to increase in the summer, they're going to withhold some of the DVDs now and wait until the summer when the prices go up. So that would also be a left shift. So all of them are left shifts except for C. So C is your answer. And then number 7, all the following would cause a right shift in supply for houses except A, lumber becomes less scarce. That's an input cost. Okay? If it becomes less scarce, that would be a right shift because then there's more lumber out there that can make more houses. B, construction workers get 1 hour vacation time for every 10 days they are accident-free. That would be productivity. That's increasing motivation. That would be also a right shift. C, housing prices soar. This is not a right shift because this is a change in quantity supply. We're talking about the price of houses. We're talking about the supply of houses. Change in quantity supply. D, health insurance costs decline. That's an input cost. Health insurance is going to be, remember, some of it is paid by the producer, some of it isn't paid by the employee. So that's also affecting the producer. So that would be also a right shift because if the costs decline, they can then spend more money on other materials. So C is the correct answer because all the rest of them cause right shift in supply. C is a change in quantity supplied, which is not a shift in the supply curve. All right, the other worksheet you had was a cost and revenue worksheet. So here are your answers. And let me move it up. Okay, everything in red, I think mostly. There may be a few extra ones in here that you don't have. So I encourage the sub to pause the video right now so you guys can check all of your numbers. Okay, hopefully you have been able to check all of your numbers. You paused the video. For the 2 questions on the bottom, labeling the 3 stages of production. Increasing returns, our stage 1, is going to be from 0 to 3 workers because our marginal product is increasing up until that point. Stage 2, or diminishing returns, would be workers 4 through 6 because our marginal product is declining. And negative returns would be workers 7 and 8 because we have negative marginal product. All right, for the second question, where is the break-even point and the profit maximizing point? How do you figure it out? The break-even point is going to be at 1 worker because, amazingly enough, in this one, we actually have a point where total revenue and total costs are equal. So that's at 0. Okay, so that's our break-even point. For a profit maximizing point, it's going to be at 6 workers because our marginal cost is 20, our marginal revenue is 20, and our profit is the highest at 860. That's how many workers we should actually hire. All right, hopefully you're able to check everything. Remember, whatever time left you have in the period, you guys should be working on your study guide for your test. I should be back tomorrow on Wednesday. I will go through the answer key to the other one of these that you guys got yesterday, and then we'll play Kahoot. I'll ask if you guys have any questions. Remember, I also have review sessions tomorrow during homeroom and after school. Our test is on Thursday. Remember, if you have any questions, I'm just an email away. Thanks.